Yeah, there's a mod that you can get for Farm Sim 17. It's called the GPS mod. And it's so useful. So what it does is it sets up like virtual lanes, and so you adjust the width of the lane based on whatever implement you've got. So on this, I'd have like a, I don't know, 12 meter, whatever it is, 14 meter lane. And then having that lane, it will basically control the steering. So you can just set it off and it'll basically drive your vehicle in a straight line, bang down the center of that lane. And so when you get to the end of the lane, it can even turn you around and go back the other way. But it's just beautiful because you get perfect laneage across all of your field. You don't have to keep looking over and guessing where you are. It just perfectly steers you down the middle. And you can even have it auto turn, so you just put cruise control on and it will just turn you around at the other side and bring you back the other way. It's hilarious. It is, it's a Tesla autopilot, it's what it is. But they use them in real life, they have GPS in real life. So it's not like it's a cheat or anything. I've not really tried it, Whack-A-Day, to be honest. I kind of thought they might bring GPS into the base game. Oh, I'm missing a bit. I probably need to go for a slightly better overlap. Dang it. Missed a bit back there. I'll grab it later.
You said there'd be no grass.
Yeah, this game is definitely better enjoyed with friends.
Welcome back, Meta.
Exactly, Vigalocos. It actually saves them a lot of money, doesn't it? Because they're not going over the same thing twice.
Okay.
Welcome to the Nut House.
Mr. Hingrlin, welcome to the house. Thank you for your support. Thanks for the nutty welcome, guys. Just put a bit there. I've not found a way of altering the wing mirrors yet. Oh, sorry, Blues and Twos, welcome back, sir. Thanks, John. Blues and Twos, welcome back. I missed you. What do you mean, still no weather? There was weather in Farm Sim 17. Actually, the rain in this, we showed it yesterday. The rain just sounds so good. It really does. Like, they've got rain and thunder. It's almost ASMR. You scumbag. There's always one weed that thinks it can just get away with it. The OCD's kicking in. Dude, I can't leave it like this. Look, there's one. Yeah, I wouldn't mind some Hara. Like the most effective weed known to man. Oh yeah, like 10% difference for a farmer on your cost. That's huge, that is. On your fertilizer or your seed, 10% is massive. Are you serious? What the heck? Arctic Fox, you have to make that judgment for yourself, dude. John, you get trolled every day. The worst thing is if you play a new game, that's when the trolls come in, because you get new people to your channel and they don't really know what you're about or what your channel's about. Track IR queues. Oh, you mean by the game? That as well. Yeah, it's alright, I'll take... I mean, you know, you can see for yourself if it's visual stuff. I don't know what the play limit per server is, because we don't know... We don't have access to a Deddy server yet, so I don't know. Deddy servers only come out on release day. I'm spraying a herbicide which kills the weeds. So if you don't want weeds in the game, you can just turn it off in the settings for your farm. You just turn off weeds. But if you leave it on, then basically you need to deal with weeds. And what happens is, in the first 2 growth cycles of your crop, you can just bring a weeder, basically, just drag it through and it will get rid of them. If the weeds have grown into the 3rd or 4th phase, then you need to spray them with herbicide, which obviously costs you more money because you've got to pay for the herbicide. But if we spray it now, we should be able to seed and grow and not see any weeds. If you leave the weeds, you'll have, I think it's a 15% reduction in yield. Yes, we've got crop damage turned on, which is why we're doing this before we sow. So I've left crop damage turned on and lime turned on. So lime's another thing. If you have crops like potatoes and beets, then every 3 yields you need to seed lime in the, well, turn lime into the soil.
Ready with you, RJ? Okay.
I think it's 15. What the heck is that, man? Looks like somebody left some crop. Hang on, double check. So if you go to the knowledge base and have a look at improving yield, remove bad weeds. Oh, it's 20%. To avoid a 35% yield minus, you must remove bad weeds, which cost you 20%. And you must plow after corn, potatoes, sugar beet, and sugarcane, 15%. So if you have these, you have to plow. But if you don't, that's 20%. It's a heck of a drop in your price, you know? And then if you want to turn a bonus, then you spread fertilizer twice, 25% each time. That's massive. And spread lime every 3 harvests gives you 15% bonus. So you've got like what they call malice, which is like a negative on your yield, and then a bonus on your yield. So the admins are up to the usual tricks. So you're going to get some more herbicide shortly. Mr. Infomagoose, thank you for your host. Interesting that the left half of this field doesn't have any weeds on it. Applestone, how you doing? It's a goose raid. Welcome. Thank you for the raid. Actually, did I get your name right? Infomagoose, yeah, I did. Field 6 needs some lime. What? That's outrageous. How you doing, Infomagoose? Yeah, hunting rifles at the ready, whack-a-day. Why is Applestan talking about himself in third person? That's just weird. It's like Gollum. I'm gonna go and get that bit later, don't worry, bro. I think what I'm gonna do is just do the bits at the end. I've got to go and get some more spray anyway.
Welcome to the nut house.
Lord Reaper, thank you very much for gifting a sub to Infomagoose. Welcome, sir. Thanks, Lord Reaper. Moa, thank you for half a year. I don't get why the weeds are not growing on this bit. Field 6, was it split into two different crops?
No.
Just that the right-hand side of it, the ground is completely different with no weeds on some of it. It's very odd.
Would it be because the rate of growth is across the field, so it's weeded half of it but not the other?
Well, kind of. And kind of not. Like, there's bits of it that are just asymmetric. It's just strange.
It looks
Like,
like
burst, I mean.
It looks like the animation isn't catching up with what you're doing in certain places.
The ground to you, somewhere, what does that look like?
Same as it does for you.
Right, so I can't explain why it looks like that. It's just odd.
Yeah, so it's got like a chunk that leads up to here. This is like a chunk missing where I'm parked.
Yep. But that
And then-
soil texture is completely different.
Yeah. And then over here, so is this weed sit here?
Yeah, there's weed there,
green
but on
bit?
the other side... Yeah, exactly. Just very odd. It's almost like it was a different crop on there. You can check the growth, but this is the thing, is it just shows the whole thing is harvested. Like, it doesn't show any difference, but when we go and look at it, it's different. It's bizarre. Doesn't look cultivated. How did the crop get harvested though? Like, we bought that field and it already came with crop on it, so all we did was harvest it. So how can some of it not be cultivated? Am I going to stream a lot of time? I'll be here till 10 PM tonight, roughly.
How fully are you, Matt?
Yeah, Wackaday, we're going to get the horse, what do you call it, the pasture thing, so we can train and breed horses and ride. You have to ride them every day and feed them.
Would be taller, wouldn't it? As high as that arm goes.
You can sell the horses, so I think they take 10 days of training and feeding, and then they sell for quite a lot of money. Mr. Hank, thank you for 12 months. This purple button just appeared, 1 year. We'll celebrate it myself with a capsalon saloon soon. Thank you, Mr. Hank. Thank you for a year. Yeah, you can ride them. I don't think you can ride the pigs, though. Wow, Baz. Yeah, exactly. I think you have to keep them fed and watered, and then ride them once a day. You're still a lunatic, hey, Sammy. Driving like you do in real life.
Don't forget it.
Some things never change, boss. Some things never change.
Imagine looking in your mirror and just seeing this. Just seeing that in your mirror. I'd be like, I'm pulling over. Oh yeah, the chickens, we've already got a contract with KFC for the chickens. Oh, this is not going to fit. This is not going to fit! You bully! Wow. Just wow, the AI's a bully. I'm a menace. Dude, did you see what just happened? I have a contract with Elmer's for horses and McDonald's for the cows. No, no, no. You have a contract with Tesco for the horses and McDonald's for the cows. KFC for the chicken. Tesco pays more. Oof. Yeah,
Surely
but
your contract for the horses is with Pritstick.
Prit stick.
Yeah.
Ooh, Jack.
Well, I'm experimenting. Like, if we spray the herbicide on the field before we seed it, will the weed still grow or not? Don't know. Let's find out.
Happy anniversary.
The overhead cables on field 6, like the power cables, they're casting shadows on the field. Was that a thing in 17? Because like they're pretty obvious this time that there's cables
Yeah,
where I
can we
am,
answer
and
that?
they're moving as the sun moves.
Is that not comparing the games against each other?
Well, I'm not comparing. I'm asking the question: was it in 17? Because I can't remember.
Not that I can remember.
But dynamic shadows was a thing, wasn't it?
It was because they brought the dynamic lights out. So that's why I can't remember.
So I would have to log in to look.
Maybe someone in chat will tell us. Oh, chat.
Somebody who's playing 17,
Painting Pringles leaf.
are
Painting
the power
Pringles
cables
leaf, the
shown
expert.
as a shadow?
Oh, yes. Yeah.
Anyone
We'll be in
remember?
trouble now.
Casey Webby, thank you for 3 months. Elmer's Glue Factory for the horses. God. Oh dear. Lawman, thank you for 19. It did. It didn't. Yes, it does. I don't think so. Right, so you're 50-50 completely.
Okay, so for those in chat that are saying it, can we have a screenshot, please?
It's like 50% of people are saying yes, it did, and 50%
Yeah.
are going no, it didn't.
Screenshot or it didn't happen.
Well, I'm on maximum graphics, which I always would have been on 17 anyway. It definitely did. The South American map in 17 had power line shadows that moved with the sun. I don't know, Ruben. That's what I've been asking. I don't know. Petty Ep, dude. Can we not post advertising links? It's against chat rules. Did you know you can swap between fertilizer and herbicide? Just make sure you have enough space and have the spray on the tractor. I did know, Lord Reaper, but what I don't know is, if I've got herbicide in the back of this thing and then I try to load up fertilizer, what happens to that herbicide? So yeah, I'm not talking about fixed shadows baked into the map. I'm talking about dynamic shadows that move with the sun, as those appear to be doing. Yes, Zinga, you can use the button box without the wheel. It's USB standalone. If you press I, it spits out a palette of whatever it is. Really? I did not know that. Oh yeah, unload. Well, that's good to know. Nice. Doesn't make any sense, but it's nice. But I suppose IRL, you could just unload it into a container. You can have people in different forms, yeah. I think so, Wackaday. It's just that, ironically enough, on Amazon UK, the whole thing's cheaper than that right now. So you can just buy the whole lot and then not use the wheel, just use the button box. Right, field 6 is sprayed. Yeah, bear in mind it's Black Friday week coming up, so, you know, definitely want to think about holding out just to see if it goes into a sale. The AI vehicles are like trains? Really? That was just a car? Snugs, it's not my fault I've got big wheels. I was born this way. Can you turn off traffic? I'm not actually sure. Not enough space to unload. Not enough space to unload. How much space do you want? It's just a crate. Seriously? I can't unload because there's not enough space. Still not enough space. Well, that sucks. You can confirm that Farm Sim 17 had shadows. Fair enough. No, I just did it. It managed to do it. Amazingly. That was seriously, seriously big. If it actually showed me where it was trying to unload. There you go. There's a crate in the middle now. Nothing to see here.
Clip a truck pull.
He's bullying me again. That truck picks on tractors with big wheels.
Yeah. Because you're completely innocent 100% of the time.
I was completely in my lane.
Yeah, your vehicle was, your wheels weren't.
Right, who's nicked my cedar? Come on.
What cedar?
Oh no. I left the
It's in the
cedar.
shed.
I left it in the shed.
It's in the shed.
I'll go back to the shed then. I'm just loading up this herby stuff.
You put it in the shed according to chat.
Yeah. you
Chat.
did.
Yeah, because we always believe chat, right?
Absolutely, they can do no wrong.
Yeah, 100%.
When has chat ever put us astray?
In chat we trust. Yeah,
In
exactly.
chat we trust.
Oh dear. See if we can unload another one next to it. There we go. Oh, you pushed it all the way back there. I left it at the front because I needed it. What am I doing? Changing equipment? What are we seeding on 6?
Soybeans got the best price at the moment. Or was last time I checked, hold on. Yeah, soybean is giving us 1,400.
Somebody's been using this. Somebody's used it and half emptied it and then put it back. What a scumbag. You just can't get the stuff.
Dangerous accusations, Mr. Paul.
Well, I know because I filled it. And it didn't end on 1456 when I filled it. I know for a fact. Am I going to play with subs? I don't know yet. I'll have to see.
Welcome to the Nut House.
BT Gamer 36. Welcome to the house, BT. Thank you for your support. Seed bag.
Yeah, just to confirm, boss, it is soybean on 6.
Welcome back.
Yeah, that's fine. Oh, this seeder's got dirty wheels. I bought it brand new.
Well, the roads are dirty, you know.
Yeah, I don't know why it would be deployed on the road.
Well, you know, it's the muck and mess that the other farm vehicles leave on the road.
Are you in cahoots there?
Who, me? No.
Yeah, it kind of sounds like it. Sounds like a bit of covering going on.
Not at all.
Lord Reaper, thank you for gifting us up to Scottish. Welcome back, Scottish. Thank you very much, Lord Reaper. Cool Patrick with 200 bits. Good afternoon. I had my first karting crash today. Hit the tyre wall at 40 k's. Now time to sit back and get some rest. Ouch. I'm glad you're okay, bro. I bet that was really an oof.
Brake chest, Mus?
Sorry, I didn't know you was behind me.
Oh yeah, it doesn't look like that on stream.
When you start seeding field 6, can you start on the white stuff first, please?
On the white stuff, what do you mean?
Yeah, liming it.
So, what, as in the right side of the field?
Left side of the field.
Oh, okay. Oh, I didn't see it with the lime on. I'll go over there now. Oh, I see it, yeah. Looks like it's got snow on it.
Yeah.
So if you were to plant corn there, that's how they make frosted cornflakes.
Is that a fact?
Apparently so.
Well, they're white because we've just like sown lime into the soil. That's why it's white. I'm good, thank you. It's such an educational stream. It's things you never knew about frosted cornflakes. I never knew that. Shouldn't they be called lime flakes or something?
That sounds completely disgusting.
Oh, lime marmalade.
Have you ever had the, you know, you can get marmalade with oranges. Have you had the lime version of that?
Oh, yeah.
It's an acquired taste. Yeah, it has a radio. But I can't play it because I'll get VOD muted and stuff. See, Mrs. Frosty? You're going to have a cable tidy up. Your dad loves the lime marmalade on toast for breakfast. I can't imagine they sell many of the lime marmalade. I can see Doyle in the garden looking at me. He's got one paw like that and he's going... he's looking at me through the door. Oh, lemon curd. Do you know what? I've not had lemon curd for years. I actually want some lemon curd now. Lemon curd on toast is so nice. Guess what, Wackaday? You ordered a panel? We need a Doyle cam.
Happy anniversary.
Like he sits in one place. Uh-oh. Oh, these pedals keep moving. No, Gaza, I have to say, dude, the buttons... Like, it maps stuff automatically in the game, but it's really weird. I did provide a link yesterday, hopefully the mods kept it, to this PDF that shows you the defaults that it comes with, but you'll pretty much want to be doing your own. Uh-oh, Mrs. Squirrel's here. Which means she's raiding. It's never good. Revolver PDFs are just text files, like literally just text. They contain no code. You don't execute a PDF, you just open it in Adobe. Can you get some lemon curd? Yeah. Well, because it was mentioned in chat and I've not had lemon curd for ages. I want lemon curd on toast now. No rush. No rush, but I won't mind some.
Lemon curd on crumpets, yeah.
Lemon curd and crumpets? That sounds weird. Portable document format. That's what PDF stands for. It's a document. Huh? Stanley knife? Other knives are available. There's one more. It's not Stanley though, it's my blade. What do you want it for? You have to go into the toolbox if you want the Stanley knife. Hmm? The big black toolbox in the top section. What am I doing? Seeding soybean. Yeah, this is it, Tommy. Like, the worst thing about... This is why I said, uh-oh. The worst thing about when she takes tools, she never puts them back. So I'll go looking for that at some point, and I won't be able to find it. And I'll say, wait, didn't you have the Stanley knife? No. Yeah, you did. You took it. What did you do with it? I put it back. No, you didn't. And it'll just be lost. And then I'll buy another Stanley knife. And then I'll find the other one and I'll have two. That's generally how it goes. Mr. Wackaday, 64 months, Wackaday. That's just outrageous. 64 months. Mr. Rybe, welcome back. I want to know who is going to be the first person to get 100 months. That's going to be just, like, mind-blowing. Do you name all your tools? Well, I've got Harry the Hammer. I've got Jack the Jackknife. Sammy the Stapler. So yeah, I name Henry the Hoover, of course, yeah. What's that?
In my defence, I asked you to do this.
What? No, seriously, what is that? A what? The handle off the shed. I thought you'd put down a chocolate cake.
If you'd have done it, it's broken. So you know what?
This is why you don't let women anywhere near your toolbox.
I didn't ask you to do it. No.
How can you... How have you broken the shed?
Oh.
Oh my god. I'm going to put a lock on my shed and I'm not going to give her the key. That's another thing for me to fix now. Jackie, it's you don't understand the dynamics. I like how it's your shed. No, PC Kelly, it seriously is my shed. We have two sheds in the garden. One is mine and one is hers. My shed's got all the tools in it. Her shed has got junk in it, plus stuff that she doesn't have room for goes into my shed. We have a his and her shed. Why does she use your shed? To dump all of her junk into and to take things out of that she won't put back? Yeah, I'm going to get 3 sheds. Then I've got a his shed, a her shed, and a gender neutral shed. Yeah, because, you know, we're at 2018 now, so we need a gender neutral shed as well. Northern Alex 41. Oh, you've messaged me. Sorry, bro. You messaged me at some point. 41 months time flies. Thank you, dude. You're running on G27 only one joystick for now. No forest to work for me. When did you want to join, Alex? Just let me know. Oh, if you want a transgender shed, all you do is do what Mrs. Squirrel just did. Just remove the handle. My shed's become female now. I think Northern Alex is going to join soon.
Okay.
Okay.
Lovely jubbly.
Yeah, I don't know if this is the right one, Paul, but it might refill you.
Hey? What, the refill?
No, she, not hay.
Seems to work.
I
Thank
don't
you.
know which one that was, though.
That was the soy. That was the seed.
Right, so you need solid fertiliser then, yeah?
I've got plenty for now. There's no rush, but wouldn't mind a top up.
Okay.
Doyle needs a shed. Oh, he doesn't. What would Doyle do with a shed?